Hi, my name is Winsley, and welcome to the first episode of a Let's Play with me and my brother, who goes by the name Orange01 on the internet. Really excited to play this game. I've played it maybe like once or twice 5 years ago. No, and I haven't touched it since. But Orange1, my brother
Yeah.
here, you've
Hello, internet.
you've played this quite a bit, right?
Oh yeah, I've played this. It was a few years ago that I played it a lot, but then like about a year ago, I tried to do a little adventure. But I've done the Dwarf Fortress, like where you're managing the dwarves a fair amount. Like I've had like maybe two or three worlds that have just eventually just crashed due to frame rates because they just got so big. So
Right.
I really like the game and the engineering projects. They're really fun, and it's just an incredibly emergent game. Everyone should play Dwarf Fortress.
Yeah, it's pretty intimidating, and I'm liking the looks of the videos that I'm seeing online. The graphics are a big thing for me. If it's just like a couple of the simple icons that they used to use, I can't really get like drawn into the world. I can't get committed to it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to do this Let's Play as like a bit of a tutorial for newer players because you're gonna be giving me all like these really useful tips and tricks. But I'm sure there's like even going to be little gems for veterans because there's so much in the game that you can just miss. We may even uncover some things together, and I think it'll just be fun to hang out and play the game together. So without
Yeah,
further ado, I think we should probably jump into this, right?
absolutely. Let's strike the earth.
Striking Earth now.
That's one of the Dwarf Fortress memes. So I'll be memeing a little bit over here.
Sounds good to me. I'll be oblivious. Uh, so I watched
Yeah.
a
Go
little
ahead.
video on some of the fun settings to play around with. I don't know if I want
hmm
to leave these all on medium. I think savagery should be at least high.
Yeah, you're gonna get more raids. There's gonna be some more interesting things going on, which means we're gonna have to get your defenses a little bit faster. But like, you're pretty safe immediately if you just like hold yourself into the ground.
Yeah, but
So.
I don't know about anything else here. Maybe we turn down this from everywhere to
Well,
frequent.
if you want to have a lot of enemies that have good armor, go with everywhere having minerals. If you want to have like armor being kind of harder or rare to come by, go with very rare. I usually frequent or everywhere is fine. I think frequent is good
Yeah,
because that'd be all right. Um, you know, the longer histories take longer, but I think we can talk while that's generating. So let's go with 250 because 100 is like
yeah.
the minimum really to get like interesting actual history in the
hmm
game because it's just generating all this stuff and battles and civilizations rising and falling and all kinds of families and stuff. So let's go 250.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. Yeah, do it.
Everything else is good. Keep them medium.
I think so. You don't like. I mean, you. Here's the thing: is a lot of people don't like being friends with the elves, but I like trading with them. So I like having a good amount of like civilization, but you don't want too much because then you're also gonna just have to be dealing with raids constantly. But
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
totally reasonable.
You
Just checking
also,
this. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good. Um,
you also want to not set up your base right by a necromancer tower. And you know what? We might want to go through the tutorial version of the game because I haven't seen the tutorial version, and I'm kind of interested to see. I haven't watched anything. I'm in the dark.
okay.
Like I haven't watched anyone doing any of this where like or even though like things like Blind, he's had his whole thing that he's been doing, Blind RL with the developers. I've seen like I used to watch some of that, but I was like, I'm going in the dark, man. I'm going to my cave,
Yeah, no, I
you know.
agree. It's a lot to keep on top of, and for me, I generally like to like jump into a game, play around with it a little bit, and
Yeah. So
that
look at the
way
world. Do you
it's
see how the
yeah,
world's changing right now? Do you see things popping up? There's like little places being built,
yeah.
little hovels, little dwarven hovels and other civilizations. They're growing. That's pretty
S-
cool. You can kind of see it clear. In the old one, it was just numbers and letters. This stuff is so confusing. You
s-
couldn't know what was going on.
I can WASD to kind of see the things that you're talking about because I don't see
Yeah.
them. Is that this down here?
Those little things, those are kind of
Uh,
popping up and expanding. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I see that. And then how
hmm
do you zoom in? Is that
I'm
it's
not
not a
sure.
mouse
There's
wheel, is it? It's
um
apparently not. And plus doesn't seem to be
I don't
doing
think
that.
you can zoom in quite at this
Uh,
point, but
But you can
Is it
WASD.
so
Okay.
you're 129 years in. So let's do a little bit longer. That's and
Yeah.
they're giving you continue generating. Do you see how it's telling you about stuff?
Yeah, up here yeah, it's got these
Those
like events and things like that.
they're telling you like major things. I think it's like artifacts being made and like major battles and maybe places being founded. Yeah, there's founding. So there's little places there being built. Do you
Hmm.
see them growing now?
Yeah, a little bit up here in the top right.
I think the trees, is that the elves?
You
The
can't do
tree, the little
WASD
tree
right now.
forts. Yeah,
Maybe.
I think that's
Yeah.
probably elves. There's
Are
also goblins, and there'll be necromancer towers, and those are pretty common. There's also forgotten beasts. Oh, you're gonna have fun with those.
yeah.
That can just destroy you. There's and you have nothing you can do.
My game didn't do something weird. It's just the edge of the map is there. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
making sure I
Uh-huh.
didn't do anything weird.
Nope.
No,
No,
but
the screen often has like a UI kind of off to the side. It's like here's the screen and here's like a ton of information. So that's pretty normal.
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
I'm I'm excited for this.
The Hill Titan Ted. What did he do? I don't
Well,
know.
I can't scroll up, can I?
It's fine. I think that you might be able to once it's all been generated, I
Yeah,
bet. But do you
I
see how long it takes now? Like each year, like more history is being generated, more is having to be processed, so it kind of slows down a little bit, you know?
more characters. Yeah. No, I'm excited to see what my civilization is actually gonna have to deal with because it's pretty
Yeah.
different and it doesn't like say, okay, I have to throw X number of enemies at you. They just kind of get generated and wander
Yeah.
onto your
And if you have an old world that has here's the thing, goblins, they're immortal and they reproduce.
hmm
And like elves are immortal, but they don't really reproduce that much, but the goblins they do. So eventually you have a goblin swarm in most worlds.
Yeah.
Or a necromancer swarm. Like the bad things they swarm in the worlds a lot of the time eventually. And so it's kind of like also if you want a more intense world, a lot of times like have it go later. Because not only are there more civilizations, but they're oftentimes like super deadly.
I'm seeing a lot about like humans and elves and dwarves. I haven't seen
Yeah.
anything about goblins yet in this this list of events.
Well, don't worry. Given time. You're gonna want to be near goblins. I like farming the goblins for Goblinite. It's,
Goblinite.
it's the best ore in the whole world,
Is that like
you know?
kryptonite? Is it good against goblins or they just
No,
have
it's
it?
it's
Okay.
it's legit just like steel and iron and mostly, but they bring in steel and iron to your fort, so you can have a fort built like in a place that doesn't have it in the ground, but you just kill goblins and melt down their armor, turn
Yeah.
it into masterwork steel
So I'm kind of
artifacts.
looking at the map a little bit and I'm like, dwarves, they like hills, right? They like mountains and stuff like that. But dude,
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
have to live there. I could be
No,
on like an island and we could be like,
there's hill dwarfs.
or how about island dwarfs?
Yeah, you could be an island dwarf, but then you're probably not gonna get attacked so much.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
what I'm
true.
interested in seeing is the Necromancer Tower. Those are nasty. If you want to play this game on hard mode, fight the undead.
Yeah.
That's always the hardest thing. Because they will you'll cut them in two, and then the two things will continue attacking, and
Don't,
then they'll revive a hand, and then the hand attacks you. Oh, the combat in this game. When Slayer the combat, you're gonna like it.
yes. Or hate it
The
until
the
I
com-
love it.
no no the combat log is so funny because you don't really do combat like they do the combat for the most
Yeah.
part. If you're doing the fort,
Yeah.
you
Not
just kind of train them. So if you do a good job training them, which you will, because they'll be holden, there'll be four people always training. If you've got like four like super soldiers, they'll just take care of most enemies as long as there's not like 20 enemies. So if you can funnel enemies into their little death hall, like four dudes will usually be fine. But here's also the thing: you want war animals. You want to train war animals
war
because what they do,
chickens.
no, war crocodiles and war dogs. Dogs are pretty easy to get, but the elves, here's why you want to be friends with them. They got war bears.
Yeah.
You can buy bears and you can breed bears and you can have these things. Essentially, most animals are good for swarming and like biting the enemy. and then the enemy can't dodge so well, and then your like axeman just like chops their head off, you know. While they got a couple like 6 crocodiles biting their arms and legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwarf Fortress. It's just the best combat ever.
It's great because you can turn bears into very domesticated animals that always listen, right? They don't eat your people.
Nope, nope.
Why would they do
Yeah,
that? Yeah, no.
no. Then and you know you do. I love having animals in the game because it's way better than just growing crops because you can have them just on grass and you can have underground grass. So what
Yeah.
we want to do is get you some underground soil and put some animals down there as soon as possible and hole yourself in. Okay, so play now.
You press play now from
Some
here.
the boot of Balding defeated the Muds and destroyed. There's a place that was destroyed, so there's gonna be some refugees and stuff.
That
Oh
wasn't done
man,
for me. That just happened to happen right at the end of that
it's
last year.
happened right there. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's play now. Let's do it.
All right. So is it?
You're gonna. I think it's basically saving the world that's been generated at this point, which because that took a long time to generate that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this
I understand. Then it's gonna let me pick my location.
is the reason Dwarf Fortress is amazing is you're just get. Oh, I
It,
think you got dropped for a second there.
yeah. Yeah. I think I've been having issues with my internet a little bit recently where it does that. I
Could be
don't I
me.
don't like it. It could be you. Yeah, that's
But
right. You've also got
yeah,
internet issues. We all have internet issues.
that's real world problems, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, like this is what makes the game, you know?
Mhm.
Like Tarn and you know Toady and like the developers they really have done an amazing job at having this fully emergent game that creates different worlds every time. Do Fortress, I
Yeah.
like that.
I was
They
gonna
don't have adventure
say.
in this mode, it looks like.
Yeah.
Legends is what you do if you want to look back at the world. Remember, I was telling you, like a lot of people will just scour the histories of these worlds that have been generated
Yeah.
and find stories. Like there's some really good stories. There's an elf king story that's pretty good. Do the tutorial.
Yeah.
They'll help you find a good place.
It's saying right here. You see that? It's like go here.
Yeah,
This
saying
is where
go
you're
there.
living. All right. I guess this is where we live now.
Okay, we just get put in one. Oh, I
Yeah.
don't get to choose from a list. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a shame. That's okay. Well, we can go through this and then we can retire this fort and then open the world right back up and start a different fort if we're not getting attacked enough.
How about we look on the map where we were? Because it kind of did it kind of quick. We were in
Oh,
like the
don't,
middle.
don't.
Oh,
Okay.
nope, not what I wanted to. I thought you could go back.
Yeah. Is there a back arrow? That back arrow. Can you click on the four? Four, four, four. Hit four. Do you have four on your keyboard?
I'm hitting 4.
Maybe.
Oops.
No. Or no.
Well, that
Never.
was
Never mind.
quick.
Well, that's a
There's really no
shame.
back button. All right.
All
Well,
right. Well, that's feedback number one. So yeah, there is a map. I think it's the lower right hand corner there.
huh.
But you're going through Z levels right now. So you went up and down Z levels there.
All
And you
right.
want to go in. You see how there's something to the side of you, a mountain to the side of you?
Yeah, yeah.
You could either go sideways or down, either or. Um, but what you're gonna want to do is get some people digging, and you're gonna want to get people cutting down those trees. But don't cut down trees that you're standing under. Just don't do that. It's a bad idea.
Okay, so how do
Um,
I zoom? This is so
I
confusing.
don't know. I didn't see the controls. Did you see the controls?
No, 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 no. I'm sorry. That was wow. All right.
Well, I'm not sure what we do for those other parts now. There must be a way to get tutorial things for things as we're going through it as well.
Right.
And it looks like you can hover over stuff. Do you see on the bottom? It's got the wood things. Yeah, that's what that is. So that's hotkey to what was the hotkey on it when you hover
L.
over it? L. Okay. So you can hit L to cut things. So just cut a couple that you're not standing under. Maybe those ones to the right a little bit. Yeah. That one and that one. And then you can probably let time pass. That's probably like 1, 2, 3. I don't know. What's time? How you let time pass? Yeah, now they're gonna go chop down that tree. You see your little woodsman? He's chopping
Yeah,
that tree.
I see him. Chip
And the
chop.
other dwarves are just standing there wasting time. You never want idle dwarves in this game. Okay, pause for a second.
All right, we chop tree.
You need a stockpile wood book, so you need to make a stockpile. So first of all, you should dig down a couple Z levels and make a like a gated area and a little stockpile area down there.
So did I do it? I don't think I did.
There's some stairs. There's also ramps and other options. You see the above.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
So we need
You can
to do
hallway or dig
steps.
down. Well, if you want the traders to be able to come down, you want a ramp.
All right.
So you can do like a three in a row kind of ramp, kind of in front of your cart there, maybe. I think that would be good.
This is going up though.
You want going down? Maybe it's channeling. Maybe you want channeling. Dig a channel, making a ramp to the level below. Do three
Yeah.
in a row, kind of like up and down.
Wait, there?
Not there. No, not necessarily there. Maybe just a little bit to the side. You could do it there. You could do three in a row there. That'd be fine.
Here?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Three in a
Yeah.
row?
Not the
That
tree.
way?
Not the. No, no, no. Down, down, down. Up and down. That's what I was thinking. Because I want your ramp to go into the mountain to the left, and then I want to get some farms in that mountain to the left.
All right, I'm really struggling. Which way is
Up and
this?
down, up and down. Go up and down three. Down, down. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
That's what I think. Yeah. No. Yes.
Trying. All right.
Let them do it. Let them do their thing.
All right.
And then we'll let them do that, and then they'll dig it out, and then we'll go down one Z level. And then
Um,
from there, you can dig to the side a little bit.
which squares?
Go to the left a little bit,
There
and have it
or
be three wide. Yeah, three wide to the side there, because you're gonna want carts to be able to get down here.
like that?
Yeah, and then you're gonna do a smaller area and put a door and have a little storage area.
Okay.
So if you
Uh,
hover over that, does it tell you what the ground is at all? I don't think it's soil, but it might be soil because there's ore and then there's soil, and you can grow things on soil. You see how he's taking longer to dig and some of that stuff?
yeah, I can see there's like a reddish color to it right here, and
I
then
think
it's
that
like
might have an ore in it. I'm not sure. It might be just a different rock type. There's a million rock types in the game, but there's something on the ground there. Do you see the red thing? Can
yeah.
you see what that is?
Maybe.
Um,
How though?
I would not necessarily do that.
No.
No. You want a defendable area. You don't want to start branching off just quite yet. You want to get that nice
Bu-
haul
bu-
and then off to
bu-
the side.
How
Yeah,
do you
do the dig,
cancel?
dig maybe, or remove orders. That eraser. Do you see the eraser?
Yeah, that I was trying to use the eraser. Remove mining wood
Remove
king X, but when I click it, then I
mining.
can't do anything. I'm just pressing X.
Oh, huh. So that's not working. The X.
Oh, when I press X, nothing comes up. I can't click it, and it doesn't like
Think-
give me a menu like this. I guess
Okay,
maybe.
is maybe you can do the order over it and see if it removes it, just doing the same thing, clicking the same button. No.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of not a room you want to use
Well, I
because
can't
that's
cancel it right now,
yeah.
apparently.
I mean, if we'd watched the tutorial, maybe.
Well, I was trying to. I just pressed this to try and go back because it threw
Yeah,
me into a random zone. All right, I'm pressing
yeah.
it again to get past the wood cutting thing to see if it does
Well,
anything
we
else.
haven't we haven't done the stockpile part, yeah,
Well, it
as
doesn't,
well.
as far as I'm
Yeah.
concerned, I don't know if this is.
Hmm. So they're wanting you to build workshops, but you're not ready to build a workshop because you need a better defendable area. You
Well,
need to
we're.
get in here, and you need to put a door down at the end of this 3x3 and
Mhm.
put another bigger room at the other side of that door.
If I could cancel this, I would, but apparently I can't. So do you want me to just play the game and just see what
Yeah,
happens and then
just
abandon
let it
it?
go. Let it go and just don't use that room. Because
Okay,
that room, I guess you could turn into your trade room eventually, but don't want to use that right now. That's not a good storage area for you.
I
You
get
wanna
it.
get like another one over to the side, like another single one in the middle of that 3x3.
So where do you want me
Yeah,
building
right there.
this?
Yeah, like that. Perfect. And nope, nope,
Oh
nope.
my god, I did not just click like that. That's not what I told it to do. I literally did not. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Wait, what's
Um,
this? Left click to recenter options. Dismiss? That's not what I'm trying to do. Game, let me get rid of this stupid cell.
yeah, we should have. Now I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Um, just if you hit the eraser, if you drag over that stuff, it doesn't stop it.
What? If I hit
That
the eraser, nothing happens.
can so
I'm left clicking on it just like I do the other one and nothing
yeah, but
happens.
it doesn't need a pop-up maybe, and you can click on those with X and it's doing nothing, right?
Yep.
That's weird.
Pressing X and left clicking, pressing X and right clicking.
And right
Nothing's
clicking.
happened.
Yeah.
It's like a broken menu as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, it seems like that's bugged. Well, you know, these new it's a new control interface for them, so
I
that
think
may be
it's
happening.
locked it behind the tutorial. I can't cancel
Um,
anything for some reason.
yeah, it might be part of it that's kind of locked with the tutorial. So, I mean, here's the thing is I know how to do Carpenter Workshop. You can skip that. Um, oh, now
You cut out again. So I can press
the rest is
creatures.
enabled. Click on assistant. So just click on your person. Go ahead and click on your person. Click on your person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you cut out for like a good 20 seconds
So
there.
go out of this menu. It wants you to click on the
Uh,
person.
what person?
Like, I don't know how you even. So maybe hit that button twice and it'll go away.
It
Yeah,
it
there you
doesn't.
go.
You gotta
Click.
right click it to get it to go down. My
Okay.
God.
Click on the person right there on the screen.
Oh,
There you go. That's what it's telling you to do. That was the thing. It was like just look at them, and so you can click to look at them like that, or click on the cat.
okay.
There you go. So it's showing you their stats, and you can see all this stuff about them: their thoughts, personality, items, health. Why don't you just click through those so you just see what they look like?
He hasn't had any thoughts apparently.
Yeah,
I remember this. Yeah, they got
yeah.
like little
You've kind of seen
personality
this a little
thing.
bit. Yeah. Okay, it's a 6-year-old cat.
Yeah.
Tough, tough cat.
Right. We're not looking at the thoughts of the person anymore. She feels satisfied, fondness.
She's happy doing her work, and she's got a cat friend with her, so she's doing just fine. What's with that alert? That's like a big red alert. Are you being attacked? Oh, okay. Right click to close. It's just giving you an example. Like, don't ignore that. That's how they tell you.
Right. Dismiss this.
Dismiss this. Yeah.
All right, we
Okay,
did
cool.
that. Yay! Preparing the
Yay.
caravan.
You're gonna need a trade depot. So the room that she's building is going to be your trade depot, but you're gonna need to widen it out,
All right.
so that carts can get in there.
A lot to learn. There's a help button. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yay!
Is there
So we
any
can
way to
go. Can we go back?
cancel?
Hey, we can go back. Look, camera controls. Look,
I
look.
knew you could.
Hey.
I knew
You
you
just had to go
could.
through it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just do that. Just move your camera. There you go.
All right. Where
Yeah,
the
just
heck
get your
am I?
camera controls.
Where am I? So these are the brackets that go up and down. Oh, okay.
That's zooming out. That's not changing Z levels, but getting you to see more side to side on your
Yeah.
XY,
It's
right?
the brackets. Okay, so that's maybe been what you use on the other one. All right, making more sense now.
Okay, you got that. And then
Mining
mining.
stockpiles. Can you
Click on the
cancel?
mining. Well, let's see what they say. Start stairway. I don't know if you would necessarily want to do a stairway. Hold on. Go down to where your room is. Where's your digger
I
at?
can't I don't know how to get there.
Close this. Um, and there is a way to zero in on your caravan, but go to I hit U. Try hitting U. That's and click on one of these guys. I bet you there's a way for you to center on them here. Look at them, the looking glass. Look at the looking glass.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there. Yeah. Right.
All right, so what do we do from here?
Um, You're gonna make some stairs on the other side of some doors at the end of that hallway, that trade thing. So
I have a brilliant idea. This hallway is now just longer.
yeah, perfect.
So I can
So
cancel.
put a single square down, one at a time, so that it's just a tiny hallway that you can put a door in. There,
Right at the
yes,
end.
right there, right there, yes. And that's not one at a time, but okay. Do a couple straight. Don't no 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 no. Couple straight, because you're gonna want a nice hallway.
This?
Single. Well, I would just
Oh,
go straight. There you go, like that. Yeah, and then you're gonna put a door down. With your construction menu. To the right, I think. To the right. Nope. To the yeah. Doors. You can put a door. Yep. Right there.
need store. What? Make a
Oh,
workshop first.
oh, you're gonna need to make a workshop for to get the door. Okay. Never mind. Um, well, but we're gonna want our workshops at the end of this hallway. You're gonna open up a bigger. No, I wouldn't do that. Open up at the end of that hallway. Make a big open space. That's your new stockpile area. Yeah. Trust me, you want to
This big?
have. Yeah, like that big. Yeah. And yeah, that's perfect. This is your initial stockpile. You're gonna have a lot of storage here, which is great because it's gonna be near your traders. And like you really do need to have a big space. Um, and you can have some workshops in here temporarily, but you want to have everything behind multiple doors. Eventually, you're gonna get levers and bridges and stuff. But like, if you really want to survive in Dwarf Fortress, you don't want to be just like letting anybody into your general public area, you know? Like
Yeah.
you want 95% of people behind like a bridge because doors can be broken, bridges they can't.
Uh-huh. I see what
At
you
least
mean.
that's at least how it's been historically. They may have changed that. Okay, now you've got enough space. Place one of those workshops down that can make a door.
Okay.
Um,
It was carpenter.
I think they wanted you to do a carpenter, but you're also gonna want stoneworking pretty soon. So get a carpenter and a stoneworker in there.
Do
Yeah.
I need a rotate or meh?
Yeah, I think that's fine. And then you're gonna click the chert because it's right there. And so that'll get used. Now do other workshops. Make some other workshops.
You say stone.
Um, I think stoneworking blocks and that's good. Yep. Good. Is it?
I'm trying to left click, it won't
Okay.
let me.
Maybe go over to the side. Or oh no, it's because it's not fully built out there. You
Oh,
see that corners
yeah.
out there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you could do it down there. Yeah, that's fine. Yep. Perfect. You're gonna want a stockpile zone, so they're gonna put resources in here as well,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna assign people to those workshops. But let's get a stockpile, just a big area. Yeah, you know stockpiling. Yeah, do that. That's good.
All right,
You're gonna
good.
want a much bigger stockpile eventually, but let's get a door made, a stone door.
Did it actually stockpile or no?
I think it did. Maybe click on the stockpile menu again. Maybe it didn't. And then click on that. You have to
Accept.
accept, and
All.
then have everything. This is an all one. Just put everything in there, and people,
Trying to.
yeah,
Okay,
click all, yeah, and people will start hauling stuff
got
down.
it.
So you'd never want people idle because they can haul for you generally,
Mm-hmm.
and you want them to be helping make this place safe. Get your workshops going.
I want to, but I can't get out of this menu.
Uh, there you go.
What do you want? A rock
Door,
door?
rock door. Make like two or three of them. You can make multiple.
How?
Um, there should be a way to do it. It's increasing priority of the different orders. It's the same order with the same material, so it doesn't really matter. You can do a repeat order, but I think you don't need to do a repeat. Just get like two, three doors.
Okay.
Yeah, that should be good. And then beds are pretty good to start with. That's a pretty good thing to prioritize. And barrels, but you have barrels back. So I'd make a bed.
Bed,
Wooden bed. I saw it somewhere on there.
blocks, bookcase, buckler. You
Where is it?
sure?
Yeah, I totally did.
Oh, at the top, make
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah, two or three. I mean, you'll get by with just having like sleeping spots, kind of for them in a general barracks at first, but you're gonna want to get them bedrooms as soon as you can. Dwarves like their bedrooms. Okay, do you have doors ready now?
Probably.
Okay, then put a door down at the end of that
Uh,
hallway. Where are they? Doors. Yep. Get that door. Yep,
right
right
there.
there. Uh-huh. And then maybe another one at the other end of the hallway for the
Okay,
storage area.
got it.